Ahoy, normies, and welcome to Normal World. I'm Admiral Dave Landau.
I am Constable Black Garrett, and with us...
Baroness Angela.
Woo!
Wow. Say what? You. Dave.
Yes?
As always, I would like to ask you, if people would want to see you in real life, the real world, where do they go?
Well, tomorrow night they can see me at the Improv in San Jose, California.
Ooh.
And then Friday and Saturday I will be at the Comedy Bar in Chicago.
Very nice.
And Sunday you can join me in Philadelphia at Helium.
You're going to have so much good food.
I know, right?
Dude, you're going to Chicago and Philadelphia?
Yeah, in Chicago I love.
And Southern California.
I proposed to my wife in Chicago.
Oh.
Did.
Where?
On top of a roof.
How did, what was tell a story.
I was going to propose to her at Second City where we met.
Okay.
And then...
And they'd be like, just kidding.
Gotcha.
And then a friend of mine's like, I have a roof that overlooks the entire city. It's beautiful. Wow. And I went and I looked and I was like, wow, this is really much nicer. Yeah. And then I went and, proposed to her.
Well, that's...
With a ring I got from an auto parts store that was closing. Don't tell her.
It's like a tire lug nut.
Yes.
Yeah. She doesn't appreciate a deal. My wife would.
It was a deal.
She would, love that.
It was actually a very nice ring. I had my friend look at it to make sure. And then I got her a better one later, and she doesn't wear that either.
Yeah, well, she's embarrassed. You can find me on my channel, Black Garrett. We stream over on that channel. I say we, it's just me, on Sundays.
Nice.
Oh, and Party of One, out now.
Yes.
Amazon.com, my book.
Bestseller.
Yeah, a bestseller.
Yeah.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Awesome. Turns out if you put words into a book, people will purchase it.
They will. And I got to do the Audible soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
You got to get that going.
Oh, you're having her do it?
And she's helping me. It's nice of her. She felt sick last week.
Oh, she's making up for it?
She's hooking up a Dave.
Okay.
And where can we find you?
Yeah.
I am on YouTube as Angela Does Horror, where I talk about horror movies and horror movies and shows.
Oh, okay.
And Normal Angela on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the show. We really appreciate you guys. And tongue punch that like button and hit the bell. We like it when you hit the bell.
Ding dong.
And tell your friends and family that they should be watching too.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes. And if you happen to be in Tyler, Texas tomorrow night, you can catch our guest at Rose City Comedy Club. Please welcome to the show, Arun Rama.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, brother.
What's up?
I know I mispronounced that, but I try.
It's Arun Rama. Rama like drama.
Yeah, I knew it was Rama, but then the Arun is always what
You said Rama.
Did I say Rama?
Yeah, you said Rama.
No, you said Rama.
Oh.
It's like Rama like drama.
Gaga, ooh la la.
I was going to say Wilmer Valderrama.
That's close enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poker face.
Now, do we have any erotica? I just want to. Last time we got in trouble for
By
that.
the way, last time they got really mad at us for that.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was
For some
too-
reason,
They didn't
Too
appreciate
erotic.
the art of it. I thought it was art.
Wait. Who do we mean by they?
the higher ups,
yeah,
they were like, maybe we don't have guys with Indian accents read erotica. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I thought we lived in America.
But you were great at it.
Imagine if the Kama Sutra was narrated by me.
It's
Like
why
Audible. Yeah.
I'm hard right now.
your people are the reason sex exists the way that it does.
Yeah.
Even more than we've ever seen in
Innovative.
that book. It's in an innovative people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of you guys on the earth.
Oh yeah.
Plentiful.
Yeah. That's
Too
because
many, some would say.
We avoid the 69.
See,
That's the one off the
The
table.
one that you took out of the Kama Sutra is the
Yes.
69.
No one likes
69.
Like,
Position number 69 gone.
Out.
You just call it the suffocator.
I prefer the 96. That's what me and my husband do.
Oh, the 96.
It's where two
Wait.
people with their backs to each other.
Oh, that's not bad.
Don't talk to each other.
It's a cold.
I'm on my phone.
Don't touch me.
I have a headache.
I don't want to do this anymore. It's embarrassing.
It's incredibly demeaning.
I mean, really, come on. We have a kid.
Yeah. Speaking of not wanting to do this and being incredibly demeaning, Russell Brand.
Oh.
Dave, would you like to get into Russell Brand? He was charged over the weekend.
Yes, Russell Brand, yes, was formally charged with rape over the film Arthur, as well as Get Him to the Greek, where I saw that in the theater, and I also felt as if I had been, how can I put this, assaulted.
That movie hits different.
Yes.
You know, P. Diddy's all up in that movie, too.
It's P. Diddy, Russell Brand, and Jonah Hill in the middle, like, I didn't know.
When Jonah Hill is the most, like, what's the one am I looking for here?
Most innocent?
Sure. But, like, the most likable, I guess is what I'm saying.
You don't like yourself a little bit of Jonah?
He's also the one that, like, would call his girlfriend who was a surfer and be like, why are you in a bathing suit?
That's right, I forgot about that.
Like, well, I'm a surfer professionally. You just show everybody?
But you could put on a towel, beach towels.
Come on. My weight fluctuates grotesquely.
I was in Superbad. Get over it.
I was in that, and I sort of wasn't great in Wolf of Wall Street, but we pretend I was. What do you okay, let's read more about it. So he is charged with rape over the weekend, which now seems like exactly 2 billion things ago. London's Metropolitan Police announced that Brand faces 1 count of rape, 1 count of indecent assault, 2 counts of sexual assault, and 1 account of oral rape. But that was...
That's...
I feel like that's kind of your fault. But that was just the audience. I kid. Come on, everybody. Oral rape is voice. All right. These charges relate to incidents alleged to have occurred between 1999 and 2005 in various locations, including Bournemouth and the Westminster area of London.
Sounds very
in
posh.
Wolverhampton.
Yes, in Wolverhampton. The charges follow an 18-month investigation that began in September 2023. Prompted by a joint investigation by the Sunday Times, the Times, and Channel 4's Dispatchers program. The media investigates... God, this is a lot. The media investigation initially brought forward the allegations from 4 women who claim Brand had raped them, sexually assaulted, or emotionally abused them between 2006 and 2013.
That's not a crime.
No, it's not a crime to emotionally abuse.
It's just like
It's not a
messed
crime.
up. Just
It's
kind of
just
messed
called
up.
a relationship.
Yeah.
A period when Brand was at the height of his fame. 2006 to 2013, I guess I'll take your word for it. However, the formal charges announced in 2025 pertain to earlier incidents from 1999 to 2005 involving a different set of allegations from 4 women. Oh my. This is, of course, has everything to do with justice for his alleged victims and nothing to do whatsoever with Brand's current public platform and political affiliations. No one in the UK would ever look the other way at a popular figure's sexual improprieties or anything of the such.
Yeah.
They certainly would not give one to a child's mortuary or let you say their last goodbye.
Yes.
Yes. R.I.P. Jimmy Savile, the Mr. Rogers of
the UK.
Of the UK.
Yes.
You know who Jimmy Savile is?
No.
Oh, watch a documentary. You'll be happy you did.
Will I cry just like the whole
yes.
Rogers thing?
He was seriously the Mr. Rogers of the UK.
Okay.
And all he did was molest everyone.
Yeah.
But the thing is they didn't find out until after he died. So there's like statues of him everywhere. Like they loved this man.
They loved him. There's a video of him at a children's hospital where most of the abuse took place, and he said, "If you're not going to these hospitals, you're missing out." And then winked.
And then, missing out.
Oh, how'd you not die?
And he looks like that.
And he looks like
that.
Of course.
And some of the
Look
some
at
of the
this guy.
kids' wishes, because he had a show called Jim Will Fix It.
Yeah.
Their wish was to meet him, so he would come in just before they died.
Oh, God.
Not kidding.
Because you can't tell on him.
No,
if you're
and
dead.
towards the end, though, people started questioning him and asking him stuff. He was knighted, a friend of Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
So everything came to light. But unfortunately, he wasn't alive to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
It seems to me like if you are committing crimes, you have to do it like you have to have done it back in the day. You know, everything is like back in the day, you do it, you're fine. You'll never be put on blast. You'll be fine. You know, you'll be dead and gone, and then people like unearth this whole stuff. It's like this guy looks like fucking
Russell,
Allen.
the other guy. Oh yeah,
the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he. If you see him in the documentary, how he did dress and always smoking cigars, he looks way worse than that photo.
Yeah, it was so obvious. Just a creeper.
And I knew about this.
We're just saying they're not sending their best.
Yeah, I knew about this 10 years ago before the documentary because my buddy who was a Marine was like, you don't know about this guy? And I'm like, no. And he told me and I looked it up and I'm like, why would this exist? And it was still kind of hush-hush until recently, really. Yeah. But, well, moving on, Russell Brand shared his thoughts.
Hello. Firstly, thank you for these incredible and overwhelming messages of support.
Hate.
We're very fortunate in a way to live in a time where there's so little trust in the British government. We're very fortunate, I suppose, that this is happening at a time where we know that the law has become a kind of weapon to be used against people, institutions, and sometimes entire nations
rapists
that will not accept and tolerate levels of corruption that are unprecedented. I'm speaking particularly to those of you that are watching this in the UK. How do you feel about
live
your
in America
system right now? How do you
he
feel
lives
about some
I
of
think he
the
lives in the UK.
high-profile
okay.
cases
He's in the UK.
that
I thought he
are
lived
being
here.
pursued and
Might
prosecuted?
split
How do you
his
feel
time.
that the Southport murders were handled? How do you feel about the government of Keir Starmer? Now, that's just sort of general context.
That's a beautiful
That's
London
classic,
day
like
right
misdirection.
When I was young and single, before I had my wife and family, we were just out of shot.
He's like, look at me having fun. Look at me enjoying.
I was a fool before I lived in the light of the Lord.
Yeah, I was a fool before I lived in the light of the world.
Sex addict,
or the Lord.
and an imbecile. But what I never was a rapist. I've never engaged in.
Would a rapist wear this hat?
I pray that you can see that.
They the stroll.
I was just wild back in the day.
It's
not a rapist. I was just wild. I was just batshit crazy.
And of course, I'm now going to have the opportunity to defend these charges in court, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. In the meantime,
I cannot wait to go to court and defend rape charges.
So excited.
Russell Brand has got more charges than my DoorDash order during a breakup.
Well, I mean, clearly I believe him. Let's take a look at Bridget Phetasy response.
Hello, I'm just back from Narnia, a place that's exactly as real as Russell Brand's Christianity. Anyone trying to sell you a magic amulet to keep Wi-Fi from corrupting you is a snake oil salesman and a grifter. You don't need protection from Wi-Fi, you need protection from Russell Brand's. That's why I have this magic amulet, which will keep you safe when a Russell Brand approaches trying to sell you a $240 scam amulet that does absolutely nothing. It also means, look at this. Look how strong I am. I'm just kidding. I'm not strong. There's nothing in this suitcase. Who would brag about lifting a suitcase? Anyway, you should get one of my amulets to remind you that grifters are everywhere and you need to protect yourself from them. The glorious amulet to protect you from the corrupting Russell Brand influence. Seriously, though, guys, who's buying these? I thought all you needed was God. Isn't he Christian? This is like some golden cow stuff. I don't get it. Didn't anybody see through this guy when he basically took the 12 steps, which are given freely to you, and then he repackaged them and sold them in a book under his own name called Recovery? Also, how did he not call it Russell Covery? What a wasted opportunity.
Well, I'm with Bridget on this one, but I also want to say when I think snake oil salesman, I do not think My Patriot Supply. That's true.
Hey, that's us.
Yeah,
that's us.
You know what I'm saying?
Oil. Yeah.
You've heard me talk about Patriot Supply because I trust them when it comes to my family's well-being. And I just got word they're doing something they've never done before.
What is that?
Right now, you can get the best-selling Mega 3-month emergency food supply for the same price as a standard kit. That's right. That's more than $360 of real beef, real chicken, plus real farm fresh fruits and vegetables, including at no extra charge.
Wow. I could use all that extra savings to buy more Patriot Supply.
You could if you were smart. Even better, this kit now gives you 2,500 calories a day, more than the other emergency food kit. What? And let's be honest, when things go sideways, you're going to need more than just survival. Mm-hmm. You need strength. Mm-hmm. You need energy. Yeah. You need real food. Yeah. This kit will be there when you need it. Stay fresh for up to 25 years is what it does, and it ships fast and discreetly, so your neighbors don't steal it. If you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. have it shipped to you in a discreet package like a real doll just by going to preparewithnormalworld.com and claim your mega kit with this while this offer lasts. Again, that's preparewithnormalworld.com.
It's so mega.
Wow.
Look at all that food that's freeze-dried.
Just
2,500, over 2,500 calories.
Yeah.
Go to an Indian.
No, that's not the
Real
price.
chicken powder.
Yeah, that is delightful. And right there, and I've had it before, it's tasty. And right there.
It has a taste. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, it does. So yeah, go ahead and go to there and enjoy your food supply kit in case of an emergency, right?
Yeah, like weather or the power goes out, actual things that happen.
I honestly do keep them in my house.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
So do I. I
do
do
have an
too.
extra
It's
one.
good. I have one as well.
Yeah.
I think they're smart to have.
I feed them to
What
my
if
kids every day.
Russell brands at your door with a hard dick in the mail slot?
You can't run from
You
that.
never have to leave your house.
Long
ladies.
legs will catch you.
Protect yourself.
Let's go around. What do you think?
I err on the side of caution with a lot of these. Like we've seen people get trashed for not actually doing these crimes. Obviously, I want to see the legal system run its course and see if guilty or not. On the other hand, I do kind of agree with Bridget. It's like you said you switched to Christianity, which is great, and then everybody wanted to gas you up because you're a new Christian, and everybody wants to see that, which is like a positive. But at the same time, he's a huge influencer. And then he starts selling amulets, and you're like, wait a second, where are you going with this? So like on that side, I disagree with him on that. Yes, he said some things that are like based and make sense, but like that doesn't mean that I need to just be on his side. That's my thing. It's like I don't trust when 25-year-old claims pop up. So let's go through the process and see if it bears fruit.
I think that makes sense. I was also baptized by Bear Grylls in a river, so I don't have any reason to doubt the authenticity.
Right. Yeah.
I did do a show with him earlier.
That's right.
Last
You
year.
did.
He
Yeah.
was on the RFK show, and
Did he seem balanced?
no, he stayed away from me, Rob Schneider, Jeff Dye. He was with 3 women. I don't know what they. I think they were, associates. They did work for him.
Yeah.
Like
assistants and things.
Yeah, like block him from me getting a picture, or anybody else.
Just like Heisman, just
yeah, I mean,
right off.
Well, here's what bothered me. You're the kind of guy who runs into every single photo shoot you can possibly be a part of that makes you look good. But when like me or Gerard or a fan has approached you to even talk to you, you're all of a sudden godly, and then you stepped aside. He had a Christ complex about him, and I didn't like him.
So it's just like a personal.
I mean, it is a personal thing, but it's also
rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, but
Careful.
yeah, well, no.
Hey-o.
He barely touched me.
That's
Wait, it work.
How am I
Wait,
pervert?
that's not- It wasn't us.
I don't know.
him.
I don't know. It was meant for Garrett, but it was slow. I just heard that.
How dare you? How is it my? Just being factual.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, I think that everybody has their day due in a London court.
Yeah,
and it
it's
is
like the silly
With the
wigs. I
wigs,
think if we don't go through with the silly wigs,
the only
not
way
official,
you know if somebody is a sex offender. You do want to make sure somebody in a syphilis wig
yes,
has been used since the dawn of time.
yeah,
is the one judging.
just lousy with lice.
I think the
all
thing
over
that bothered me the most was his response video, like where he's like clearly on vacation. He's like, "Thanks for the outpouring of support, you guys." Like, it's like what's this outpouring of support that is he talking about? Like,
Well, it's just gaslighting. It's just saying, "Hey, thanks for all the good." It's like I'm saying, you just got a bunch of good emails, did you?
Yeah. I don't think fans are like writing to him or something like that.
Even fans are just like, "I don't believe them."
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe in the
your
comments.
work.
Who's writing mail these days? No?
Yeah,
physical written letters.
especially to that involving it.
Russell Brand, dear Russell Brand, I know that you're on vacation right now, but please know that I have this. I believe in you.
Yeah, if you want to maybe shoot a video in a straw hat, I think people will realize you're innocent.
And just talk about the British government for most of
Yeah,
it.
And I can understand,
which is like I get. It's like the British government is trash, just like our government is trash, and their legal system can be used
But they
inappropriately.
didn't bring charges against him. Women did.
I'm just saying,
Right?
let it go through. He's just building up a case for that.
yeah, but bitches be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's my
I'm just saying, I want to separate
There's a stinger that was... All right.
I want to separate my dislike of his like griftiness.
Yeah.
And if he's guilty or not.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
like,
fair. That's
I don't know if he's
very-
guilty or
that's
not.
very
He may be. He may not be. Let's.
Yeah, I
go
wasn't
through.
there.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't there. I don't
Wish I
know
was.
about that.
Angela, what's your take? Let's be honest.
Well, I really used to like Russell back in the day.
When he was grapey.
Great.
I guess
Allegedly.
during the grape times, because he was really close with Noel Fielding, who was a member of the Mighty Boosh, and I really like Noel Fielding.
Yeah.
Minus Great British Bake Off. Like okay, that's not important. But
It is. It is important, though.
I really liked him, and I really liked, like, I followed his meditations, and I did this. I really thought he was, like, a wise person. And then all of a sudden, it just seemed very, like, he took this turn right at a time when people were starting to accuse him of things, and it seemed like he was coming to a side that would maybe be more forgiving towards him about this kind of stuff, because he has to keep the gravy train rolling. And that's what I think. He's just an opportunist that, you know, is a grifter. And like Bridget said it 100% right with the 12-step thing. It's like, come on. That really irritates
the part
me.
that bothered me, because I had read his book and I liked it, but then Bridget was the one that made the point where this is something freely given to you that's written to
You're
get
not
you sober.
supposed to do that.
Pretty much one of the main traditions is you are not supposed to profit off of it.
Right.
And that's exactly what he did. And that was before his whole turn, too.
Yeah,
that was before.
It was.
Yeah.
That was on brand for us.
Yes, it was. I
Hey-yo.
mean, I read that in like 2019, and it is just the 12 steps that he's profiting
Yes.
off of.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's just them explained by him,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, for him to just all of a sudden do this giant overhaul right as this happens, or this happens right after.
Yeah.
Clearly, you know you did something. Now, I understand you're an addict, you're a sex addict, you're an alcoholic. Maybe things happened. Maybe they are addicts. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you do have to go to court for these
murky.
things. Yeah, it can be murky because if there's no...
If he's innocent, I hope he's exonerated and all that is away. And if he's guilty, throw him in jail.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
He is like
that's-
a self-proclaimed sex addict for many years, and I
Yes.
just can't imagine that with that knowledge in mind that, like, you know, that's going to look... The reality of that situation is not great.
Well, if you're a sex
know?
addict, there's a chance you pressured situations. There's
Right.
a chance that things... I mean, that's anybody with any addiction. I mean, but, it's tough to say.
But nobody's coming out at David Duchovny about it.
No,
Just saying.
except Californication, which is just several seasons of admitting it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to be a sex addict, but I think that's like such a celebrity thing to say. It's like, I'm a sex addict. It's like, I keep getting all this pussy. Like, I
Can't stop.
stop. I can't. Yeah.
How can I turn it all down? I'm only one man. I'm only human.
Yeah.
You get surrounded in beautiful women all the time.
I feel like everybody's a sex addict, just that they don't have the opportunity.
Yeah, everybody with money is a sex addict.
Yeah.
It turns Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing because anything that's a dopamine release, I think, it's definitely real. But I think you got to go to court. You got to figure out if he's serious or not. But I do find it weird that you sold an amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the
that,
amulet's
that's a
weird.
problem.
I think the right has
gross.
a problem with, like, falling for grifts too much. And I'm sorry, guys. I know you're going to get real mad at me in the comments. But, like, let's think about it a little bit, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying. Just
Well, it's like just because somebody says something that is like common knowledge and
Or that you
makes
agree
sense,
with.
that you agree with, doesn't mean that they're a great person, you know? So, but again, separating it from if he's guilty or not, I have no idea. Wasn't there. People have brought up old charges that were fake. I mean, we saw Justice Kavanaugh, that whole series of ridiculous things. So I have no idea. But
Yeah, that was
other side, it is kind of grifty when you say,
I don't
"I'm
know,
a
I
Christian.
kinda
I
believe
love love Jesus."
I don't
and
think
here
so.
and here is an amulet.
I believed her at
Weird.
first, but then the more and more proof they had of like the schedules don't match up.
his weird calendar, too.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
it's
a
just-
nerd. I think it's just
He's
what it
such a
is. He has like a.
nerd. I
he's a
have-
nerd.
I have trouble believing that he tackled you at an 80s pool party where, let's be
Yeah.
honest, watch any movie. Rape was completely legal in the 80s.
Made movies about it.
Just watch Revenge of the Nerds or any
Porky's.
movie. Porky's.
Porky's, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was really kind of cool.
I've heard about Porky's. Yeah. You got to go watch it.
That
Have you
Russell's
not seen
like
Porky's?
argument.
I haven't seen Porky.
Is it because of your religion?
Oh, no. It's I just haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
You should watch Porky's.
I should.
You should come over later.
A lot of tits.
Yeah, a lot of tits. Yeah, well, the whole thing is they drill a hole. You know, they look for a shower.
Like teenagers.
Yeah, and they
girls.
peek through and they watch them shower at other fellow teenage high school girls.
I think that's what we should ask Russell Brand. It's like, what's your favorite movie? And he's like, Porky's, Your Honor, Porky's.
Yes,
Porky's.
For the fun of all the
Porky's.
sex.
I was just wild back in the day.
It's a classic.
It was wild.
I was crazy back
It's
then.
crazy.
I wouldn't do it now.
Different time.
Come on.
I mean, we all grew up watching Porky's.
come on.
I've never seen it either.
You never seen Porky's?
Never seen it.
Well, you and me.
Porky's. You seen Porky's?
Oh yeah, I've
watch it.
seen it a lot.
Yes.
Tonight we're gonna watch.
Seen it a lot.
See, they're fine with it. By they, I mean women and
That's
all
what
of them.
I've just been in a lot of women's locker rooms.
Well, I think the problem is
like that.
that whole Me Too movement just ruined
Yeah.
everything because there were so many people.
Cannot watch Porky's.
Let the man cook. Let him cook.
Go for it.
Yeah, but no, they
Issue.
did. I'm just saying, like a lot of people came forward that were lying, and then a lot
Yes.
of people were like, "No, seriously, Bill Cosby."
Yeah, like that's
So-
the whole thing was co-opted by people that were making up a bunch of
Actual
charges.
victims
Were trash
Yeah.
that wanted to get more power in Hollywood, and that's what happened. Like they took actual victims, didn't listen to them, and it's interesting. We always bring this up on Friday Night Tights. It's like it's interesting that all stopped at child actors. We didn't do a Me Too for kids. We didn't do a Me Too for men.
No, they had to put together.
Like
a
Brendan Fraser was raped as well. Like you're not going to talk about that.
taint grabbed.
Sorry. Yes. Physically assaulted by the taint. And we didn't have a big thing about that. It was just a power grab. When they took actual victims that really were victimized, and then a bunch of other people started going, no, but me, and then they grabbed a bunch of power. So then now it's hard to go, I believe you I know you exactly. 25 years ago. Truth. Every single
Like the
bit of it. I
scales
was like,
of
it's hard.
justice, you know? It's like you got to think about it. Taint grab, but you get Encino Man. Where?
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Taint grab, but he also won the Oscar for.
It's actually a good movie. I enjoy it. I don't care. I'll stand by
Encino Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Encino Man.
Wow. But
I meant
Pauly
to-
Shore
I
fan.
got to watch
I think I didn't watch that with my son.
Porky's and Encino Man. Okay.
Yeah. Back
The
to
movie
back.
suggestions
back.
coming in
Back.
my head.
That's
The movie suggestions.
true. Have you seen Encino Man?
No.
Oh, you gotta.
What's your favorite movie? Bollywood something? Sorry.
No, I like my favorite movie for real, Shawshank Redemption.
That's
a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid answer.
Yeah.
Great one.
Very solid. Second favorite. We're going to do this all day.
favorite. Oh my God. I don't know. Godfather. Yeah.
That's a good
Okay,
one, too.
you're just going down the list of like.
Part one.
typical- Come on.
What's a weird one you like?
Yeah.
Weird one. God, weird one.
One that mother would never know.
Porky's. It's
You're like
I haven't seen it, but I like it.
You're like,
I already like it.
description.
I know I'm gonna like it.
you're like Porky's 2 and 3, actually. You've seen them all except for the original Porky's.
You said Porky's or Porky's? Okay, go.
Oh, I heard you wrong. Oh, man. No, I've seen Porky's. Oh, great movie. It's hilarious. There's
I
tits.
thought it was a documentary.
And it goes,
That's
boing.
That was the awful thing about 80s and 90s movies with every one of my friends who were like, hey, you want to watch this movie? I go, "There's tits in it?" And you're like, why?
They made a website.
It's a movie.
Oh yeah, the website.
They made a website where you could tell. It said the timestamp of when tits come
Yeah.
up.
Oh, no, I know.
Oh yeah, I know. You're subscribed
I'm just saying. Well, no.
behind the paywall.
Look, Marissa Tomei, it's not important.
love
for you
Marissa
to look
Tomei.
up, but you know.
Little Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
Yes. Fast Times.
I'm just saying there's people you might want to just go, what's up, Meg Ryan?
What's happening?
How you been?
Yeah.
Didn't she like have a bunch of stuff done to her face?
She did. It kind of ruined the
She was
career.
so pretty.
She was very gorgeous, and
Yeah.
she was doing a lot of the rom-coms, and then she decided to get plastic surgery, and they were like,
Yeah.
you should go.
Such a sad.
The wall comes for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That wall.
Goldie Hawn, still cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's
That's a great marriage that they
I
have.
love their
Russell,
marriage.
It's so
I know.
cute.
Wholesome.
I don't even think they're married.
I thought they were. Oh, is it like a They're
Or
just
maybe it
hanging
took
out
them
together.
forever.
They're not.
Who is she married?
They're not married. See, they were
Russell,
just been together.
Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
And Goldie Hawn have been together forever.
Yeah,
And then they get but then he
made a son that looks exactly like Kurt Russell.
yeah,
Except he's blonde, like Goldie Hawn.
just good genes.
Amazing.
That's called a perfect human,
Yeah,
according to Hitler.
the Ubermensch.
None of us may fit that mold.
Oh, no.
But at least we know he's out there.
Yeah.
As long as there's Kurt Russell and a Kurt Russell lookalike, this world's going to be A-okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Elizabeth Hurley and her beautiful male son.
Yes, her beautiful man.
Oh, Elizabeth Hurley, what a hottie.
But yeah,
Have you seen her son?
Oh, have you seen her son though?
No.
Just as hot of a woman.
Like,
I'm not even kidding. Have you? Just a stunningly beautiful man. I mean,
I follow her on Instagram,
Striking.
Elizabeth Hurley, and it's like, it never open Instagram at work, you guys. Just a PSA. It's like, and then she just comes up in like bikini, and she's like, like this. You know.
her son took the photo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, her son directed a movie where she has sex in it.
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Close.
Yeah, it was a
Close.
weird. That's how we found out who this.
he is.
There he is. That's
My
It's
God,
not
really?
a real
You know what I'm
person.
saying?
That's
Wow.
Look, I don't even need to be drunk.
It just looks like Liz Hurley with like a squarier jaw.
Yeah, I'll be like the jaw's a bit much, but I'm like if you can tuck it in, we can all play pretend.
Yeah.
Like handsome Squidward.
Yeah,
He's got that jawline.
the jaw does ruin it, but you could.
Jaw that ruins
It would be the most
The
easy,
penis.
easy transition though in the history of time.
Yeah.
The doctor would just be like, "Cut," and he'd be like, "All right, you're a woman."
Like he's right there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, like
He's right there.
He's like, "I'll just give you some big silly tits and we'll call it a day." Yeah, that's not how a
Holy
human
shit.
man should look.
Okay. A little bit of shaving on the chest.
He's got the chest hair,
I'm in.
which is
On a
that
good, on a bad Saturday night, I will fall for that.
Yeah, I mean, you're at least gonna let him suck it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's not, he's got the long flowing hair. You know what I'm saying, Garrett? Let a guy with long hair suck your dick. It looks like her.
It's amazing.
I mean, I'd rather have her. I'm just saying, if I'm at the house, you know what I'm
Isn't that
saying?
movie Bedazzled where she plays the devil?
Yeah, I've seen
She's not really the devil.
it. If the
Spoilers.
grabbed Brendan Fraser.
That's true. It's a great movie.
It's so crazy that Hugh Grant did what he did while he was married to Elizabeth Hurley.
That's
With-
sex addiction.
Why would you do that?
Sex.
Crazy.
Wait, another sex
He
addict?
cheated on her with what was her name?
James Brown.
It was
It was.
her last name was Brown though.
Yeah, it was. If you pull up a picture, you'll see. And honestly, if you're stopping in Hollywood and picking this up, you don't know it's a woman. You're really taking a risk.
Chance.
You know, there's a good chance that, and she got a little career out of it. She was doing some radio voiceovers and such.
Who
She's like the homeless man with the golden
there
voice.
she is.
Oh, that looks
That's-
like Oprah back in the day.
You know,
That's a classic photo
yeah.
of him now.
He's just
that
like,
is
yeah,
just
take the
iconic.
picture.
yeah.
Wait, this looks like a mugshot. Was this like a?
Oh no,
he
you
was
didn't
arrested.
know about
Oh,
this?
it's an arrest. Okay.
Oh, he was arrested in Hollywood for picking up a prostitute.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, he cheated on
On
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Hurley
Hurley.
with
That's why
her.
they broke up. Yeah,
My God.
yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Take a look at that again, and I want you to drink it in.
Yeah.
Why?
I know. They talk about a square jaw.
Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just lonely, and maybe Elizabeth's not the talker. He just wanted to have a conversation.
That's true. What I give Hugh Grant credit for, though, is he went on the Tonight Show after and just let Jay ask him, "What the hell were you thinking?" He
did.
So he just completely owned up to it. He didn't lie. Or
What did he
hide.
say?
He was like, "I don't know. It's bad." You know, like he just did
See,
a Hugh
my
Grant,
bad.
a very charismatic Hugh Grant thing, and he didn't lose his career.
Yeah, he plays a Oompa
It's
Loompa.
just something we do in Notting Hill.
Yeah, it's like 9 months.
Yeah.
Nine
different
months.
culture we got.
It's different.
It's different.
I had never
Look at
seen.
me, I do. Even in
Black
my
one.
mugshot, I'm a little cute. Look at me.
Oh.
I think that I think the reality is every guy who's been to a strip club or a woman who's eaten breakfast there so many times it's ridiculous. But
I've had lunch at a strip club.
have you? You're not the
Pretty
only
good.
one.
Pretty good.
I've,
Really?
it's a,
Yes. That was had on the
I know.
in the omelet, but it's pretty good, still good.
The omelet was there. Who was cooking the omelet?
Now what do you call it? The scrambled eggs.
Oh yeah.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Oh no, the buffet.
The buffet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you eat it at the stage and hope hair falls in it.
Yes, there was. I did, but only $5.
Yeah, but I mean $5. $5. You pull a little hair out of it, no biggie.
Yes.
You already
Complain. You're eating lunch. You're
There's
hard.
just an aroma in a strip club that makes you think food. You've never been in one, right?
Never been to one, no.
Yeah.
They always smell like
Wait,
dirty
you've never
feet.
been to a strip club?
Yes.
No.
Really?
They smell like a locker room for feet.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
They're always carpeted.
Yeah, they are carpeted.
Why?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. He just really locks the feet smell in. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a
I mean, nobody has
playhouse.
to mop.
Like you just got that sock.
Yeah.
I guess when the DNA just all mashes together, you can't really prove anything happened.
DNA mashing.
It's the long game.
He's never been. He's very...
Wait, why haven't you been?
Just never had the interest. Like I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I got married when I was super young. So
Wait. Oh, okay. All right.
How often do you go?
No, I mean, I don't go now, I'm just saying this for the camera. But
I've never been.
That's why I was trying.
never been. I've been.
I went to one and I thought, this is gauche.
How gauche.
Yes,
It's just a waste of money now. Now that I'm getting older, stock market is going down and all that. I'm like, I don't have the money.
I bet
Oh,
they're,
there's no reason
I
I
bet
would
they're
go in one
suffering
now.
right now.
Yeah.
The clubs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
Gotta be.
Venmo. You know, all the kids are using
Sure they
Venmo
do.
now and like Cash App.
Sure, there's just like
You
a
do.
QR
Just like-
code up on
I
the
would
screen.
just send
Just get the
somebody
tattoo on
that.
your
Then
ass.
they know who you
Oh, yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That's true. There's a paper trail.
That's insane to me.
Well, if they get the tattoo and they get older, it gets saggier, and then
And then the link doesn't work.
yeah, the link doesn't work. It's a broken link. Yeah.
No good.
Yeah. Just bad all around.
But yeah, I would imagine going in there. I wouldn't go in there now. I'd be like, you're somebody's daughter.
Yeah, that's
What
disturbing.
is this? My God, get off me. There's another $30. 2 more songs.
Play Stairway to Heaven.
My
Long one. Long one.
cherry
You
pie.
have ruined my jeans. Yeah, of course, it's just Motley Crue.
It's always, it will always
It's trashy.
It's always Motley Crue. She's my cherry pie. It's like, yeah, I think she likes me.
Actually, that's what I knew of the song. I heard that song and I was like, I like this song. I Shazammed it for the first time.
Oh, at a strip club?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm always learning stuff.
You pulled out
a
your
strip club.
phone and Shazam.
You're like,
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
it's not picking up the song by the clapping of the cheeks. Please.
Yes, excuse me, man.
Down.
Yeah, you're being very loud right now, and I just want to know who sings this wonderful song. It's Motley Crue. I said be quiet. If I wanted your opinion, I'd beat it out of you. You're a stripper. I'm kidding. Just a
Look at
joke.
me.
I didn't mean to look right at you, but you know, you've been there.
I'm offended.
I like the strippers.
I mean, I didn't say I didn't like them.
I think that's the problem.
I don't have a personal problem with them.
Yeah.
Like their tits.
Jesus was friends
My
with
wife's gonna be
strippers.
very mad at this portion of the show.
She doesn't watch.
She does.
She does.
What?
Every
Hi.
episode.
Wow.
Thank
That's
you for
better than my
watching.
wife.
My
wife
husband does
doesn't
not watch.
I bet.
He watches so many comedy podcasts and he won't watch.
It's like the one with
My wife's
you
like,
on.
I don't want to hear you anymore.
It's like, I don't. Look, your little thing you do,
Yeah, the little game you play with your friends. I'm okay.
thing
I've
that
got
you
work to
pretend
do.
is show business.
It's real cute, but I'm not wasting
Yeah.
my time.
I'm going to go plant tomatoes, but I'm not going to watch you for a second.
That is accurately described.
No, she watches. Which
great.
yeah, it's nice. I mean,
Well, she's gonna then watch this.
she said I don't mention her a lot, but I don't like to talk family stuff.
Yeah.
This is my own personal
This is
preference.
gonna get edited out.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's good she watches.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, girl?
What's up, girl?
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Miss
69
Landau,
is
what do you
man.
think about Dave having been to a lot of strip clubs?
It's not a lot. It was just Canada.
Canada.
When I was 19,
Oh,
there
that's the
were.
problem.
Did they smell sweet up there with all the syrup?
It was delightful. I mean, the problem was there's a lot of bears.
Well, yeah. And around that time of month,
Yeah,
it's
it attracts
dangerous.
them. No, it was. I mean, you're 19, going to drink and go to a strip club.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's a mix of the two things you're doing. Like, yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta go in there because I can now.
Yeah, well, it was my friend's birthday, and we're like, go take care of him. Like when we meant like to give him a lot of lap dances, we didn't know that it technically is a whorehouse. So he came back like just
Shell shocked.
we're like, what? Are you all right? You didn't have fun? He's like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then like maybe 2 hours goes by and finally just snaps. He's like, she gave me head. I don't want to have AIDS. And I'm like, I don't think you have AIDS. I'm like, did she use a condom? He goes, yeah. I'm like, calm down. First of all, we didn't mean to pay for that. We thought it was going to be a bunch of lap dances.
Way cheaper than we.
Yeah.
She gave him head with a condom on?
Yeah, that seems.
Wait, can you find out the name of the strip club? I'm just asking for a friend.
It's Studio 4 in Canada. I'm not even kidding, because it was one of the only times we saw a sign that said it said 50 to 60 naked ass bitches. It's the greatest sign I've ever seen in my life, and we quoted it for the rest of time.
Naked ass bitches.
Naked ass
bitches.
Be like, how many would do it for 2 years after that? Be like, where you at? We'd be, I'm at John's house. How many naked ass bitches you think are there? Be like, I think we got about 50 or 60 naked ass bitches over right now.
I like how like Canada as a country is like so polite, except when you go to the strip club, they're like 50 to 60 naked ass bitches just bringing them over there. You know,
Yeah, come on here.
Unexpected.
on here.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I mean, it didn't last long. They'd switch it up.
Like the politeness ends at the doors of the strip club.
And there's like a gray area for like hand jobs if they're legal. Which I think is all of America as well, from what I can tell.
I didn't think that was-
Apparently, every donut shop is attached to a whack shack, or as you call it, rub and tug. I call it whack shack, and I want to make a horror movie called Whack Shack about a massage parlor.
That's a great idea.
I know.
say
And I've
that publicly.
copywrote it. I shouldn't have said
Good.
it publicly.
Yeah.
Beep that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beep out my wonderful idea before it
Whack
gets...
Shack.
Don't steal it.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
I want to write Whack Shack.
It rhymes with Shake Shack.
And the subtitle is
Shake
50 to
Shack.
60.
Shack.
You know what? It is kind of a Shake Shack, too.
And then Shake Shack.
Yeah, it is a Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, baby. Whack Shack, baby, whack Shack. That could be the theme.
That's the song, yeah.
It opens with that.
Old rub and tug, they call it. Where somebody who's been trafficked here needs $100.
100.
I feel like you'd make good money
Yeah.
if it wasn't for
A lot
the
of-
fact that the gang leader took it from you.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for the pimps.
And if he got to keep it, I can understand why somebody would want to be a sex worker. But when someone just is like, "What did he give you?" and then you have to.
I think that's the appeal of OnlyFans, is that you don't have the pimp.
That's true, but is OnlyFans a pimp?
They do.
And
They
the
take a
gov-
cut.
the government
They take
is
a big
also
cut.
the
See,
pimp.
they take a cut, so technically OnlyFans is a pimp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But pimps take 100%, so they're not a very good pimp.
that's true.
It'd be funny if OnlyFans took 100%.
They're not doing very much protecting either.
No, they're not.
Which is the whole point of a pimp.
Yeah.
Very hands off.
That's why they're only taking a percentage.
That's true.
The F in OnlyFans should.
No, someone just I can't.
What did she say?
Kayla said that her dad used to be a pimp.
Wow. I know this.
I know that,
She
actually.
goes, "Don't say
We know
anything. My
this,
dad
yeah.
used to be a pimp." And
Why
I was
would you
like,
say-
Why would you? She told
Now
me
you
it's
gotta cut
fine.
this out.
She said it's okay to say now,
It's fine. We knew that, though.
but I guess the audience didn't.
The audience doesn't know.
Well,
That's what my face was doing.
You didn't do it.
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
Who's Kayla?
She's the
She's our producer.
she's the
on
chick in the booth.
Yeah, she lives in her head.
Oh.
She talks to us all the time.
You can't
did
hear.
Did she say that on air?
She said it.
Well, Angela
Well,
said it.
I said
Angela now said it on air.
it's-
Okay.
Or you can be like James Lipton, and he wasn't a pimp, but he was there was a word
mech.
for it. A mech.
What's a
mech.
mech?
Oh, what's a
Mech,
mech?
I'm sorry,
Mech?
mech.
What's
that?
the?
You protect women for a price, but not take 100% of their profits. right?
Okay, so just more like a
Yes.
protector guy.
You don't own the women. Yeah, it's literally like a nice version of a pimp.
Yes. It's basically
It's
Gator.
honorable almost.
When
Almost.
Will Ferrell played Gator. When he's like, Gator don't play.
Hey, don't play that shit.
That was James Lipton,
James Lipton.
the guy from Inside the
Inside the actor studio.
He was actually a
A mech.
Wait.
mech.
A Mac. How do you spell that?
What?
MEC.
He was he was.
I didn't. What?
Yeah.
From inside the actor studio.
He was a mech.
With the little mustache and the beard, and he's like, "Oh, how did you get into that character?" He was a
A mech in Detroit.
Bodyguard for
Yes.
That's how he got into that character. By actually being that.
He's the original Indianapolis Jones.
That's amazing. Indianapolis Jones.
Would you watch a movie called Indianapolis Jones that was blaxploitation?
Yeah.
Sure.
You'd like rush to the theater, right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with
Like
it.
everybody else would, because it's a great idea.
First day, first show.
Yeah, why
Hollywood's
would-
stupid because they haven't made it yet. They won't give us money for it.
YouTubers are stupid too.
Oh, that's true.
A YouTuber was arrested after attempting to reach an uncontacted tribe in the North Centennial Island.
Everybody knows this tribe. It's completely uncontacted. They'll kill you if you get close to it. They're always throwing rocks at planes and stuff because they're they're dumb and they don't know. But this guy decided to go to the island, and what did he give him? A coconut?
Yeah, he left it. Well, Mikey Alo Viktorovich Polyakov.
That's a name.
From Scottsdale. How the fuck? How are you from Scottsdale? From Arizona.
Americanize that name.
The most Russian thing. Was arrested on March 31st in New Delhi, India, 2 days after he set foot on the restricted territory of North Centennial Island in a bid to meet people from the reclusive Centennials tribe, police said. He brought them a coconut and a can of Diet Coke as his offering.
I think that's a big crime.
It is a big crime.
It is.
In India, like if you offer that was his biggest crime.
I mean, and it should be, right? If the,
bought them a coconut, which they're like, we could get this here. Like, we don't need this. And they're like, Diet Coke? Like, really? Seriously, bro? Just regular Coke, okay?
there's
The sugar cane Coke.
And there's a movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy, which is all about leaving a Coke to people that don't understand. Do you know that?
No.
The gods must
but I
be
Look up
understand
the
like
movie The Gods Must Be Crazy. It came out in the 70s or early 80s. It's a comedy, and the whole thing is an indigenous tribe being set off by a can of Coke.
Could you imagine
yeah.
that though? Like your whole life, your entire history, you don't know anything, and then you see a plane go over, or you see a can of Coke.
You think it was a
That'll
dragon?
mess you up. That would mess you up.
Yeah.
That's why they're keeping it all.
They're like Diet Coke is for you guys, you know, that drink sugar all the time. Like, I want the actual thing, like, you know.
And there's also The Gods Must Still Be Crazy. There was a sequel that came out in like 90, I think. But yeah, the whole premise was the fact that it would set off a series of ridiculous things because they didn't know what it was.
Right.
You know.
But what are they going to do though? I mean, they're a tribe on an island.
What if he sips it and is just like, oh wow, this is delightful. Maybe we should go say
they
hi
open
to
up a
some of the
bodega?
people.
Start selling.
There it is.
Wow.
And look what he's
Yeah. That's
bottle
nice.
of
Bottle of
Coke.
Coke. There you go.
Gods must be crazy. So this guy pulled a Gods Must Be Crazy and must have thought that somebody didn't know the reference. I know what you're doing. You're not original. Already been done in 2 movies.
Kavikovich.
Except in the movie, they don't bring a coconut because they're not stupid.
They're like, they've not watched any movie in their whole life, but that's the one movie they've watched. You know, there's like, you ask me like, what's your favorite movie? For them, it's The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's the only movie we watched.
They were waiting.
We know exactly what to do. We've been waiting for this moment.
And it's diet.
If he left the Coke and then a DVD of The Gods Must Be Crazy, even though clearly they don't have a player, that would be funny.
Yeah.
But now,
What if they did though, and it was like the Flintstones, and there was like a little parakeet in there that could
that's
like
true.
talk and like read the disc?
Yeah,
Be like, oh, I gotta get another job.
yeah, like the dishwasher when it's plugged up, but it's really just a pig with horns.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good stuff. Yeah, I yubba dubba do love me some Flintstones. The kids don't even know what that is anymore.
That's true. There's no Boomerang. When I was growing up, there was Boomerang, you know, and they replay all those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and that's how I knew about it.
Yeah.
But there's none of that anymore. It's all gone.
Yep. It's
Kids
a
only
shame.
watch Bluey.
Yep. They only care about Bluey.
Flintstones. I watched the Flintstones. Yeah.
Well, before
You said that like you've never seen it.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Okay. Who are the main characters?
I don't know. Fred
yep,
Stone.
Okay.
and
I believe
Bonnie,
you.
And yeah, that.
Bonnie, who sounds a little
Wilma?
bit like me and talks with a bit of a New York accent for some reason.
But you said
Wives
Wilma?
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Come
the
on, Fred.
honeymooners.
What are you doing, Fred?
That's pretty good.
That's
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. Fred, let's go bowling. The wives. Bam, bam.
Bam Bam.
Oh yeah, Bam Bam.
Holocaust was
Beating
much
people.
lower number.
Salting.
You remember that episode?
It was a very special episode.
Bonnie.
Bonnie, you can't say that.
Not in here. This is what the whole club's for.
I'm starting my own internet show.
I see you guys got your club. I'm going to start one for me.
Buy my amulet.
It'll make sure you don't get Wi-Fi.
Here's some Coke.
Who wouldn't want
Some
Wi-Fi?
Diet Coke.
What a waste of an amulet.
Yeah.
If you're going to wear an amulet around your Wi-Fi house, you're like, why am I getting any service? And you're like, well, you bought an amulet that stops it.
What is an amulet?
Just like a necklace, a jewel.
Ah.
Yeah.
But there's
jewel.
magic. There's magic technology in it that blocks 5G radiation.
Oh.
Okay. 5G radiation
Crystal, yeah.
goes inside your body and it does things.
This one gets the 5G, that one
Yeah.
blocks it.
But that one, yeah. So, like, if you don't want the 5G, you wear your crystal around.
Right.
So you look like one of those native women that dress like Steven Seagal and on Deadly Ground that sell turquoise jewelry at a state fair. You pick up some of that stuff, my friend. You're not going to get Wi-Fi cancer.
He was wearing a wireless mic while he was recording that video.
But he can because he has the amulet. You see,
All right.
it's
Yeah, okay,
proving
that's
his
fair,
point.
that's
It is real.
Oh, you mean he wasn't just chilling on vacation using his phone?
But also the phone.
Yes.
You guys
How
don't
come nobody
understand the
called him out on
technology,
it?
all right? Okay.
It was
He's seriously using the internet to sell you something that protects you from internet.
yeah.
Okay, he's guilty.
That's it. Boom. Case solved.
I'm glad we
figured it out.
I'm glad you were here today, my friend. You helped us get to the bottom of it. Where can we find you tomorrow night?
At Rose City Comedy in Tyler. I'll be headlining for the first time, so come check me out.
That's really-
Tyler, Texas.
He is hilarious. I really recommend you going out to see him. And I'm proud of you that you get to headline now. That's
Yes,
awesome.
yeah,
great.
thank you. Yeah, I've never done that much time, but first time.
Good for you, man.
I think I can do it. Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You've worked hard at it, man.
Very
You're a
funny.
very, very good comedian. I really appreciate you coming on the show. Anyway, but good for you.
Thank you.
I mean it.
Yeah.
Not some people give up.
Why? When you could be you.
Yeah, I watched that Russell Brand video and I was like, never give up. That was my
Once you
take
stick
away
with
from
the
that.
You too could have a straw hat on a beach.
I was like, my
Fitting
therapist
yourself.
always asked me to look at the positive side, so I'm like, all right, I'm taking the positive from that.
Yeah.
I have a therapist telling me to do that now.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
You don't like positivity?
No, I do, but I can't. I'm not good at faking it.
Okay. Well, you don't have to fake it. You
No,
just
no,
in
I
a
do.
situation.
Take it till you make it.
Try to see the best out of it.
I'm-
the silver lining.
I think we can agree I've been happier.
That's true,
Yes,
yeah.
definitely noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm genuinely much happier
It's
than I
like,
was.
it's like weird stuff got cut out of your life.
Yeah, it's like something
Stressful thing.
It was like holding you down.
like something
It was like
horrible that may have been
a monkey on your back.
weighing you down
Yeah.
It's gonna be my merch.
in your home.
Live, laugh, love. You know, totally original.
Realizing that poison just sucks. Anyway.
Yeah.
I do have live, laugh, love. I mean, I do have that.
Yeah.
He's got that tattooed on his back.
I do.
Oh, you have?
Lower.
At
Lower
lower
back. Okay. Cool.
Just above my swastika.
One each cheek.
No, the swastika used to be like an Indian symbol.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it
I
was,
was saying
yeah,
that.
It still is. Like it's just that these guys
Like
like
how you just defended that. Like, by the way,
it
it's
still is, you guys. It still is. But it's straight, you know.
It's been
Whereas
co-opted.
the German thing is
That's
like
right. Yeah, they tilted it.
yeah, they're like this.
doing a little cartwheel.
Yeah.
this.
They
Yeah,
ruin-
once you tilt anything, it's
What does it mean? Do you know?
that's just for like so they put it back home, they put it on top of all the like shops, like it's like for good luck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep the
there's like
Jews away.
Yes, that too.
Two
Yes.
of my good friends as kids.
I've never seen a Jew enter any of those shops, so I'm like,
Oh, really?
must
It
be
works.
keeping them away. I
Oh,
don't
wow.
know.
So it works.
Just
Apparently.
kidding. Just
Can you
kidding.
imagine they're on vacation and they're looking up and they're like, is that?
Like, oh yeah.
I didn't realize. Okay.
I wonder, there must be a population of Jews that have gone to India and they must have gotten terrified just looking at that. So what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I can't go in
Yeah,
here.
they shouldn't even know. They're like, it's on all the temples here. What?
Yeah.
You gotta leave.
I didn't know they were like this.
Yeah.
End of the world. Oy vey!
I was new.
Mixing it up.
Keep us on our
Oy
toes.
vey, my son is gay. Real movie. Real movie. starring
That
Harvey
on my list
Fierstein.
after Porky's.
Yes.
Yes.
Greatest title of any movie. And it stars Harvey Fierstein.
My son is gay.
Who's just like,
Come here, honey.
the aliens are attacking Jeff Goldblum. David, my mother keeps calling through the whole movie.
The whole time.
It's crazy.
Pretend to be a woman. It's not weird at all.
I'm the gay friend in
Make a
every
great film.
movie from 1990 to 2004. In the wake of his latest controversy, what are some movies Russell Brand could star in for his big silver screen comeback? Comeback may not be the best word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phrasing there. Bribing Sarah Marshall.
Oh, I like that. What you got?
Arthur 2.
Ugh.
Oh, just do it again.
Just
4 groups.
Arthur too. Instead of a drunk, he'll like toys. Oh, go on. We can find it. It's hilarious.
Hey. Forgetting consent with Sarah Marshall.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's better. Yeah.
That is better. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with get him to the cops.
Yes.
Get him instead of Greek, which I feel he also. I played that theater once
The Greek.
in L.A.
Really?
I did it once. It was amazing.
Called the Greek?
The Greek theater.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it big?
It was good. The seating's a little tight.
Well then. Yeah.
It's more
Wow.
intimate.
Yeah, it's more like not everybody should go there.
Yeah.
But if you're given the opportunity once, you should try it.
The Greek.
But I actually did. I did perform at the Greek.
Awesome.
Theater. It was actually that's true. Even though
Is it like an arena style?
oh yeah, it's an outdoor amphitheater.
Amphitheater?
Yeah, it was really cool
Is
though.
it like a lot of brownish looking folks with big noses? The
Mostly.
audience?
Mostly. What are those?
Clowns?
I don't know. Greek.
It's just everyone having anal on a ship.
This is way different than I thought it
How
was.
is this war? All right, thank you.
See you guys tomorrow. Leave your comments in the comments section of your opinions and hit the bell.
And tomorrow night, Tyler, Texas, Rose Theater, and then you can see me this weekend and in Chicago and Philadelphia and San Jose, California, because my routing choices are terrible.
Buy his book. Get that book.
Yes.
What are you doing? Buy the book. See you tomorrow.
Angela Does Horror.